Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ms. Love, the Library Media Specialist at Lock Raven Technical Academy, and I'm going to give a quick mini tutorial to parents and caregivers regarding the ebook collection here at Lock Raven that you're able to access through Destiny. So first things first, I go to destiny.bcps.org and I locate our school, which is Lock Raven Technical Academy. Once I click the link, I wait patiently for it to load. And I'm going to pause for a second. The great thing about this video is you're able to stop it at any time, give information, and then do the same steps in another tab and then come back and start the video again. So the next step is you'll notice right here in the top right hand corner, students are able to log in. So once they click in, they click the login button and they're directed to put their BCPS username and ID number in. And all students should know what that is. So as you wait patiently for it to load, thinking happy thoughts as it's loading. One thing I also recommend is that you always utilize Google Chrome when you're using Destiny. Sometimes the ebooks are able to be read a little bit better that way. And you wait patiently for it to load. Okay, so now notice there's two areas where I can sign in. I always suggest you click right here where it says BCPS1 on the left-hand side. Once you do that, you put in your username and your password. Again, the students should know what that is. And then you click log in. Now, again, you wait patiently and here is our screen. So now you'll know that your student or child is logged in because it'll have an icon on the right-hand side and it will have their first name. So there's just a quick little introduction here at the top of the screen, a few reminders that we always put here monthly for updates. And then also there's a video that you're able to look at a little bit better. But I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to highlight a few things in this quick tutorial. First thing I want to point out, we have audiobooks that are digital. So students are able to click these cool books. I'll click see all. And some of these are some of the cool digital ebooks that we've been able to purchase the past, I believe, 3 or 4 months or so. So once your student sees a book that they would like, all they have to do is click play and they're able to listen to the book. And you just click the icon right here to play the book. But also the most important part, when you close the book after you check it out and see if you want it, then you have to actually check out the book. Because if you don't click this area right here and check out the book, then that means someone else can get it. So I'm just going to go ahead and click check out. And then it'll show that the book is due December 2nd at the bottom of my screen. And then I can always return it when I'm done with the book. And there's also a cool reminder, and I'll go back to the top. I'll go backwards. Let me click that arrow. So right here on the left-hand side of the screen, when I click the hamburger signal, it shows that there's an area where I can go to my checkout. So if you ever forget where is the book that I checked out, then your child could click checkout, and they'll be able to see the different books that they have. And then they can return the books. And actually, let me return that book. Okay, and then also it shows some overdues. If you see an overdue, especially for books, because I only do library books, please don't worry about that. We're having students hold on to those books until it is time for us to physically be back in school. So please don't be concerned if you see a library book. There might be textbooks here. I'm not handling any issues with textbooks. That would be the classroom teacher that issued them. And then also it'll show the device that everyone has. So those aren't overdue either because you're supposed to hold on to those. So now let me go ahead and click a few more things just to show you. We also have ebooks. So the cool thing about ebooks is that there's two varieties. There's a regular ebook that you're able to read on any type of device, your cell phone, computer, laptop, what have you. And then we also have interactive ebooks. So I'm just going to click one of the cool ebooks that have recently come in. Let's click this one about Loretta Janita. I hope I said that correctly. Velasquez. So when I click the book, again, notice you can just open the book. You did see the icon to check it out. And then when the book loads, and again, wait patiently, I just click the arrow button on the left to move through the pages of the book. And you'll be able to discover with your child some different things that are able to happen. So I can click go straight to a chapter, Right here, I can listen to the book being read to me. I can make the font a little bit larger or smaller. Uh, this has been added, dyslexic fonts on and off. So let me go to a different page. Let's try something because this was not here last week. So if I click that and then click through, okay, so that's interesting. Okay. Very good. You can also select to have the book 1 page or 2 pages, and that's again up to the user. So the great thing about these books is that you have choice in how you want to read them. It changes the background. So some students are um, susceptible to light, and so it depends upon how you want the background to look, and other cool features that they can access once they try that. So again, if you want the book, check it out. Also, you'll notice that some of the books, let's click this one, they have an icon that is an infinity symbol in the left-hand corner. That means that more than one person can read the book at a time. And these are great for class assignments, group assignments, family read-alouds, what have you. So just keep that in mind. The other thing I'm going to point out, you can always favorite a book. So if you really like a book and you know you want to come back to it, you can click favorite and you'll have it in your favorites. You can also make a wish. So I guess send a wish to me about, wanting another copy of the book. That would be great because that's one of the ways that I determine what books to purchase for our library collection. And then also, once you read the book, do a review. So if you would like to do a review, you just go ahead and click review, and then you put in your choices for how you would like to rate the book, whether it's 1 star, 2 stars, 3, 4, or 5. And you just fill it in and type your information and then submit it for a review. The other cool thing about that, real quick, we do have a literacy challenge, so hopefully I'll have a chance to remind you of that at the end, so that we can have more students and families taking part in it. The last thing I'm going to talk about, because I'm looking at the time, is I want to make sure that I point out the interactive ebooks as well as some of the cool collections that we have, the learning links, and the popular titles. So let's just go this way. So we have a spotlight every month, different books related to different important elements within the month. So you can go there and check those out. This month is National Heritage Month, or National Native American Month. So we have different books that relate to Native Americans or indigenous people. We also have books that are related to our different book clubs, so students and caregivers are able to look there. And then above that, we have the popular titles. So these are books that a lot of people are checking out and looking at. And we have learning links, so quick links to get students to where they need to be. I'll just mention that one of the videos I'm going to have is talking about the BCPL, because our students are able to use a special ID number in order to access library books through the Baltimore County Public Library. So stay tuned for that video. And then above that, collections, that's updated quite regularly. So again, Native American Heritage Month, we have a collection there. Careers, November resources, LGBTQI+, etc., etc. And if I just click something, let's click November resources. So when you click that, you just wait patiently for it to load once again. And then it just has different things for the month of November. We even have a special playlist. I think of it as a playlist like when you listen to music on your Spotify or Pandora. So a playlist of books related to Veterans Day. We have that right here. If you click that, you just look at that and look at some different books there. So I'm going to close that, go back one more time. And the second to last thing I want to mention is right here, the interactive ebooks. So these are so cool. A lot of the students really like these because they sound really great when students listen to them. They're very exciting. They have music. It's just phenomenal. And a lot of these interactive ebooks are multi-user, so more than one person can read them at a time. So students already know that they're able to go through here, look for a book that they want. So if I find that I want a book about football, then I can click that title. I can click open, look at the book, wait for it to load. It even looks different. You can decide whether or not you want it to be read page by page or all at once. And then you can also select for it to play automatically, where they'll just go through and do all the clicking. And so And notice that it highlights different words as it's reading. It's really great for emerging readers. You can make the font bigger by moving your mouse or pinching the screen and making things bigger. So I think a lot of people, I actually know that a lot of people, a lot of students really enjoy these books. So I'm just going to close that out. It led me to another area, which I might talk about a little bit later, another portal to information regarding our capstone books, but that's for another video. So if I want the book, you don't have to worry about checking out a book that has an infinity symbol because that means that you can automatically get it. Just open it and go from there. Also notice that it's already a favorite, so I'm able to look at it. And the last thing, on the right hand side, it shows other books that I might be interested in reading. So I can look at those. And then I can always click explore to see some other topics related to my interests. So if I want more interactive books, I click that and it shows me more interactive books. I can also go right here and I can say, oh, I want a book about basketball. And I click subject, go to the letter B, so ABC, scroll down to look for basketball, click see all. And again, you can pause this video if I'm going too fast. I'm trying to stick with the 10 to 15 minute time limit. So when I scroll down, I look for basketball, there it is. So when I see basketball, history of basketball, juvenile literature, statistics, United States history, etc., and let's say ball players, biography, and there's a book, LeBron James, MVP. No, was he the MVP? I don't know. I can't remember. But you click the book and you can read it and find out. Okay. So um, I think I did a pretty good job with this, not going over my time limit that I set for myself. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always contact me through Schoology, which is the great way to contact me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And I look forward to seeing you virtually. Enjoy. Take care.